Yes, I'm Patrick Fortuno. I am from Mauritius. I am the Secretary General of the Fédération des Pêcheurs Artisans de l'océan Indien, and a fishermen association grouping professionals from Mauritius, Réunion Island, Seychelles, Comoros, and Malagasy Republic. Yes, we, the Indian Ocean, were considered as a seeds, small island developing states. We are small, we are most vulnerable to the climatic change. We are open to very exposed to severe catastrophes like cyclones, droughts, and heavy rainfall. It is very something rare which has happened 2 years ago in Comoros. Comoros had never had cyclone for the past 40 years. 2 years ago, they were hit by cyclone. The youth was particularly astonished by the violence of the fierceness of the wind, which is for Comoros. Mauritius experienced heavy rainfall for over 3 weeks, causing even in 2013 many casualties. Okay, the drain was not adequate. It was flooding everywhere. People was caught. There was casualties, a lot of casualties. Madagascar is suffering from severe drought in history. It is the worst. Is facing nearly hunger over there. You see, which is due to climatic conditions. Which is nature. We can't fight against it, but at least we should be prepared about the consequences. We should be aware when it comes, how to prevent, how to take care. As it is said in French, un homme averti en vaut deux. Precaution is better than cure. Our people, our community should be fully sensitized, educated, and get prepared to face the consequences. Whether we talk about small-scale fisheries, which they used to go in the small boats like there. Suddenly, there is a storm. What can these people do?
Yeah.
Okay. First question, even they are, how to put all these fishing boats in a safe place? There are tools. We should be protected, not only to protect lives. We have also to protect the fishing equipments, which is a tool. Without fishing boat, without OBNGs, how can these fishermen go fishing? It's a question. Okay, with these also should be prepared. It should be safe place to move all these equipment. It is a question that we should educate, teach, sensitize. We should press our people. You see, climate change, a storm will come. At times there is a warning. At times there is no warning. Sudden. Now, should be prepared. When they see that the weather is being deteriorated, the sea is becoming rough and rougher, come back. Remove your fishing vessels. Okay? Not only the fishing vessels. Many fishers, small-scale fisheries, use basket trap. Okay? Which is used to catch fish. When the sea is rough, all these are taken away. They are destroyed. There is loss. Okay? How people, if you have secured life, you can secure the fishing boat, but we can't secure all the fishing equipment at sea. Unfortunately, madam, there is no insurance for these. There is no insurance for these type. You see, insurance companies claim that it is almost too much risky for them to take that risk. Okay? Now, I can assure you that the government of Mauritius has introduced a sort of compensation. If somebody is hurt accidentally or drowned or something like that, they are covered by an insurance. It is not a sort of insurance as such. The family receive a compensation. Okay, it is at the tune of 200,000 rupees. No, it is No. It is a government. It is for part of the national budget of the Ministry of Fisheries. Okay, there is a budgetary line, a dotation, which is for fishermen. You see, and contrary, you see, crops. There has been an insurance for crop for agriculture. There is not yet an insurance for fishermen. We should be pushing to have this insurance also. Okay. Contrary, when a fisherman take a loan to buy to construct his fishing vessel, on that particular case only, so far is indebted to the bank, is covered. Afterwards, no. You see, there is something lacking somewhere. This is the gap. We should bridge the gap. You see. Unfortunately, it is not always, in paper it may be, okay, but in practice, there should be signal or a warning, sort of warning, which is done to inform the fishermen. Usually, fishermen, every morning, they listen to the meteo, okay, climate, okay, the meteo on radio. But at times, some fishermen also, they are stubborn, you see, okay. This will not arrive to me. I will not be victim of such thing. The meteo is lying. Not true. You see? Okay? At times, you see, it is not allowed. It's not, you see, it is saying in the bulletin, okay, going at sea in the high seas is not allowed. Okay? They go to, why? We should know why. Because this fisherman, he has invested a lot in terms of basket trap, his equipment. In his mind, he is going at sea, not to earn money, just to secure his basket trap. Now, at the contrary, he gets trapped. Instead of removing the basket trap from the sea, he is trapped by the weather. See, sure. There is a beach, or I will not say soil erosion, there is beach erosion. There is kilometers of beach which has been evaded. Okay, now government is investing in the restoration program. Okay, a restoration program. There is a restoration program. We call it some sites have been earmarked as in the red zone. There is priority given to that zones. Okay, for the restoration program. Okay, now the sea level also affects directly the livelihood of the fishermen, because on the coast many people have constructed their house near the shore. Now with the rise of sea level, they are affected, and in case of storms are becoming more violent and more frequent. They can be worse. Avenues, new way, new how we call it, track. Okay, yeah. Yes, it has been said. It is true. It is true, because this has been verified by the coastal tuna themselves. Now, tuna is a highly migratory species. Okay, it started from Mozambique, then get in the Indian Ocean. Now, as a layman, I can explain it. With the all Mozambique, formerly it was very, very hot, and tuna, we find tuna in summertime. Okay, is the water temperature. Okay, now when the temperature changes, this affects the pattern of tuna. It is also a question about the food. Oh yeah. So as us, tuna are living organisms. They need food. If the food is affected, it will go where? It will find ways to feed itself. Okay? According to me, these are the two main reasons why the tuna has changed its track. Yes, there is coastal, we can say also this is end plan, coastal development. Okay, on the shoreline there is a lot of development which has not been planned, and all these developments they affect the fishing ground of the fishermen. We have got land-based pollution. We have got land-based pollution, and they are called also the depletion of the stock of fish, and also there is a conflict between tourism and our local fishermen, the small-scale fisheries. You see here, okay? You can see, okay? Now, they go, most of these tourist activities, they affect the fishing ground, they are the same fishing ground, okay? Now, we see all these tourism, we call it sport activities, they are propelled with powerful engine. Powerful engine means a lot of pollution. Okay, and not of noise. All this can be resumed a lot of disturbances now, which cause fish to leave the shore to go further. Now, the fishermen have to follow. Okay, have to follow track. Okay, therefore they have to go further. To go further, and they need more. They have to be trained firstly. They have to have how we call it safety equipment, bigger engine, also much bigger engines mean more fuel consumption. Also the risk of pollution. Climate change is an important subject which concerns everybody. Okay, which concerns everybody. Therefore, the whole population, all community should be not only be informed, but also be prepared to face this situation. What will you do? It's happened. Whether it is at sea, whether it is on the shore, or even if you are a farmer, everybody should be aware and should be informed what precaution should be taken. Or at least we can, if we can't fight, we can avoid calamities. We can't casualties. I mean, okay, we can save lives. We can save our properties. Therefore, you see, take for example, see the fishing boat over there. We can train the fishermen how to remove the boat, to put it in a safe place and tide it. Therefore, after the storm is gone, everything is good for him. We can bring it back to the shore. If it is left at sea, you see what will happen with the waves? Naturally, will crash against the rocks. The example is simple, clear. Okay. Sometimes there should be given some facilities. Some boats can be easily be pulled back. Some are not. You need to have, how we call it, slipways to remove it, or at least there should be trained, informed, trained. At least the basic. Yeah, resilience for the future, you see, people should be fully awareness, preparedness, and also the willingness to act. If you are prepared, you are informed, and you are not willing to act, everything will fail. Okay? Everything will fail. That we should insist that the willingness to do something good. Because we can't fight against nature. Okay? We can protect ourselves and our communities against the consequences.